agriculture in evolution is such a rare trait to evolve. There are three major evolutionary agricultural systems, and one of them is the farming ants. The farming ants are only found in America's neotropic. Ants have been doing agriculture for 60 million years. Human agriculture only dates about 12,000 years ago. Yes, fungus farming ants are special because they have evolved this trait of agriculture. We found that these ants are an excellent model of understanding biological interactions. And we found that these ants, for example, can use antibiotics, antimicrobial compounds. They are constantly grooming, cleaning the crops, attending every individual to avoid any infectious disease. But then we found when an infectious disease spreads in the colony, then ants start using antimicrobial compounds from symbiotic bacteria and other species. From their own metabolism, they secrete antimicrobial compounds to treat the parasite. We found out through a beautiful experimental design, we said, what about if we infect colonies with parasites, but also we infect the colonies with powder, baby powder, to see if the ants how react. And we found out that ants can discriminate when to use antibiotics and not. When we put powder, ants didn't deploy any behavior to treat diseases using its glands and secretions. But when they face parasitic fungi infection in their crops, they trigger this behavioral reaction. So what that tells us is that ants have found a way to discriminate when to use and not antimicrobial compounds, and that relates to the resistance of bacteria that can resist to antimicrobial compounds. As a parallel in human society, we have a health crisis because we have bacteria that are resistant to antibiotics because we overuse them. And this is a teaching that ants are giving us on how we can manage diseases more effectively. First, using preventive medicine, and later on, how to discriminate and when to use antimicrobial compounds.